So once again, you can see the server login procedure. You can see here, like this is our IP details. This is our public IP. So anywhere, anyone, anywhere you can log in. So this is our user ID that will be provided to you. So whenever you are going to practice, you have to use the user ID and a password. The password also you have to execute it. Okay. So here this is our SAP systems which we installed, right? So this is our SAP systems and this is our MMC. This is the SAP MMC. So where we can see all SAP systems together in one screen. So MMC is the, in Windows based systems, MMC will be installed during the installation. There we can see the, so all the SIDs we can see it here. We have the, so these are the SIDs we have installed it. So you can see all these things in the one glance here. So here one is the in the green status, remaining are in the ash color, which means these SIDs are stopped status. These SAP systems are not running, stopped status. So if you want, you can start it and you can do the same practice, but the SID is different, but the way of our transaction codes are same to execute it. So let's log into the our common system ECP with basis user or any one of the user which you got it. So once you log in, so this is our home page, right? This is our home page. So let's to recap this 2 minutes. So to our previous class. So what is the transaction code to check the active application servers? Anyone can?
SM51.
Yeah.
SM51.
Yes, right, exactly. Thank you. So in SM51, we can see the all our active application servers we can see. So we have the two application servers are active currently. One is the 10 ECP 10 and ECP 11. These are the two application servers are active here, 10 and 11. So these are the active application servers. So whenever you are connecting through load balancer, which means message server, the request automatically will route to the respective application server. So yesterday we have discussed about these things, right? So SAP work process continuation, SAP work process. In the SAP work process, we discussed about the DB, EB, M and G for gateway and S for spool. So dialog we discussed, update we discussed, NQ we discussed, background we discussed, jobs execution. This is the very important concept. Then message server, we can see the load balancing gateway. So yesterday we discussed about the gateway and security. And spool is for the printing purpose. We will use the spool. Okay, printing purpose we will use the spool. So today we'll discuss about the spool work process. Okay, spool work process. Okay, the spool work process. So where we have to use this spool work process? In the printing purpose, whenever you are doing the printing purpose, you have to use this spool work process. The spool work process will be used automatically. Whenever you go give any print from SAP, then immediately the spool work process will take care of your request and everything, right? So this is about the spool work process. Here for the spool, we will use the three transaction codes. One is the SP01, SP02, SPAD. So these are the three transaction codes for the spool work process. So gateway, yesterday we discussed SMGW. Message server, SMMS. So backgrounds, SM36 and 37 for the scheduling and everything, right? So these are the work process. Normally we will use it, spool work process and everything, we will use it here, right? So for this is a spool. So now we are going to discuss about the spool, printers, all these things today. In our class, we will discuss about the all these things, spool work process and everything. Okay, got it? So spool. So spool means printer. In the printing purpose, we will use this. What type of printing like here? So you can see here in our session. So here in this session, you can see So suppose you want to print this page, then immediately there is a print option, or just you can click the control shift F8 or control P, then this will be printed. This will be printed. Okay, not this is the print button. So there is a print button. So if you use the control P, so see, this is the screen, we will get it out. Normally, whenever you go the internet center, you will get the same type of screen you will get, right? From there, the in the in the internet person, you will choose you will choose the device. You will choose the device. So you will choose the device and means printer. You will choose the respective printer and you want to give all the pages, right? Just you select everything. So you want to send the immediately, right? Then you will select the immediate, then click on the print button. Then whenever you give the print, there is a one spool request number generated, which means spool request number, okay, number generated, that number sent to the printer. That number sent to the printer is the LP01 printer. I selected by default, it went to that printer. If this printer is there, if this printer is really working, then we will get the output from that printer, right? We will get the output from the printer. So this is the way. So we have to give the print. In this case, if your spool work process is there in your SAP system, spool is there. One spool is enough to handle all the requests. The spool work process is there, so the printing will work. The printer will work. The printer will send the printer in the printer. The paper will come out from the printer. So this is the way the spool work process is responsible for the printers. So background we know, update we know, dialog we know. Okay, so this all these things we know. Only spool. Spool is for the printing purpose. In the printer, we will use this spool work process. So here is okay. Normally everyone knows how to give the printing, and this is the print button, control P. So everyone knows how to do and everything. But so how to configure? How to configure the printer? Suppose how to configure the printers? How to add our external printers into our SAP systems? How to add our external printers into our SAP systems? How to add that one? So how to add? So how to add means here. So you have to use the SPAD is the transaction code, spool administration. So in the printer related, suppose you want to add printer, you want to delete the printer, you want to change the type. So whatever you want to do respect to the printer, you need to use the SPAD. SPAD is the transaction code. SPAD is the spool. SP means spool, AD means administration, spool administration. So in the spool administration, you have to use so all these things, spool administration. So you have to create the all the printers and everything. You have to create it in the print. All the printers you have to create it. Okay, spool administration in the printers. So everything you have to use it from here. Okay, so here how to defining the our printers. So if you go to the SPAD, if you see the SPAD, here you got the screen, right? Here you got the screen, printer screen. Just to go to the output device, just to click on the output device. Okay, just to give the output device. Okay, here output device. Here see lot of like many printers are configured here. Many printers are configured. Our guys are practiced and we can see the many printers are configured. Just if you want to create the new printer in your home, you have the one printer, you want to add that printer, or in your office you have the one printer, you have to add that printer to SAP to give the printouts. So in this case, what you have to do? You have to come to SPAD is the transaction code. SPAD is the transaction code. Then go to the output devices. Output devices. Click on the change button. This is the change button. See, pencil button. So this is the pencil button. This is the pencil button. You have to use this one, pencil button. Okay. So then there is a option. See here. This is the create. This is the delete. Suppose you want to delete something. Just select that one, delete it. That will be deleted from the screen. You can see that printer is deleted. So you want to create it, just click on the create button. So here it is asking the output device. Here it is asking the device name, which device. Suppose you want to create the, suppose, home printer. Some home printer, you in your home you have the one printer, you want to add that printer to SAP. So I have given the output device name home, short name also same I have given. So here in the device attributes, what is the device type? So device type, which device you are using. So each printer there is a type, right? Either the brother printer or Canon printer, so or Zebra printer or SP printer, laser, Dell, so Epson. So there is some Fujitsu. So we have the printers, right? So you can choose any one of the printer. So the printer, like each printer, when you purchase the printer, each printer there is a model, and each printer there is a type. What is the printer type? Suppose our printer type is so black and white printer. I selected this one, right? So just example, I selected this one. So spool server name, what is the spool server name? So any one of the spool server, you can choose it. Just I selected the any one of the application server, real application server, I can choose it. Spool server name means, so where the spool work process is available, where the spool work process is available here. So that one, so we have to choose it. So that one we have to choose it. Okay, that one we have to choose it, these things. Okay, then so host name, same host name, standard printer, this is a standard printer we are using it, or the fax, or what is this fax or job. So this is the standard printer we are using, standard by default selected, you don't need to select this one. So what is the model, printer model? Each printer there is a model, right? Whenever you purchase the printer in Amazon or Flipkart, the printer type and the model of the printer. Suppose take example here, so XYZ I have given, I am not sure what is the printer. So but I have given location Hyderabad, so I have given the Hyderabad. Okay, so Hyderabad. Okay, Hyderabad I have given, or India, whatever you want, you can give that one. So just you can, so you have given this one, go to the access method. In the access method, in the access methods, in the access method, so in the host spool method, just go to here. What is this printer? Is it a local printer? Is a local printer, locally you want to use this one, you can use this local printer. Okay, local printer means locally you are printing, locally printing from any systems like operating systems. So locally means within the SAP system you are printing. So within the SAP system you are printing, so that time you can use the local printing. Or so you have the number of like direct operating system call. So this is for the local printing from the Windows, Microsoft Windows Server, Windows editions of the systems. So you can use this one. Suppose you want to print from the your Microsoft operating systems, like our, as our SAP is installed here, you want to use or same our host for the printer printing purpose, the printer service purpose. You can use direct operating system call, you can use it. Direct operating system call, you can use it. Then L means local printing. L means local printing. So S means remote printing, using remote protocol, print using the remote. So remote means, so you have one printer is there. All these printer, local printers, and direct operating system call printers for the local printers. Local means in one Windows systems or somewhere in the local, you have printer is installed. So all users print from that printer. All users will use that printer to print their outputs, their pages from everything. Okay, so that is the printer. Suppose you want to print using the remote printing. Suppose printer is there in the some other remote PC, some other desktop or some other PC, the printer is there. In this case, you can use, so you can use this printer. So there is a SAP S print. There is a SAP service should be, we have to install it. So this is the printer purpose. So don't get confused. Why? Because it is a confusing topic. This printer is the just confusing topic. So, okay, we don't go in deeply. I will explain later. But just take a note down of how to create the printers. So go to the SPAD. So give the output device name, provide the device type. Device type will be provided by the, so suppose your customer, your client, suppose whenever some person asks you to create the printer, they will provide all the, okay, this is our printer type. So this is the our model. So you have to choose the access type is the yes or local printer or email to receiver owner. Suppose whenever you give the printer, you will get the email to you. So this type of printing, so this type of methods we can use it. Normally they will use the L local printer or print and printing or operating system call method, or so SAP using the so protocol like Berkeley protocol or SAP protocol. Remote. These two are for the remote protocols. This two are for the remote protocol. Remotely you can use it. This one. Suppose if I use the Berkeley protocol, SAP protocols. So here it is asking the host printer. What is the host printer? So host printer means each printer there is a IP address. So host name. So that host name I have given. So then output attributes, you can see you want to print the cover page. This one, if you want to try, you can use this one. This is the color printer, you can use the color printer. So you want to use paper, you want to print default settings or print on one side, both the side or reverse order. So I want the print in the both the sides, then you can use it. Which paper tray, which in the printer we have the trays, right? Where the papers are available, which paper tray you want to use it. It's just you can choose the default. You want to dedicate the paper tray for the two, you can use it. So suppose you want to use the default one, so you can use the system, that printer will take care of the default one, that we can use it. So the tray information. So what is the tray? What is the color format? A4 size, any size. So what are the size formats you want to use it? You can use it here. If nothing, just you can leave it out. So printing options, this is not required. Okay. So these are the inputs we have to provide it. Just click on the save button. Just click on the save button. Here destination host. Destination host we have to printer. So same printer where your destination host and everything is available. This is remote printing. I told you, right? Print using the Berkeley protocol means remote printer. That remote host, remote server details we have to provide it here. I given, just click on the OK button. So our printer is created here. Printer is created here. Okay, printer is created. So now you want to print that one. Now you want to print. Suppose you are in the different page. You want to print this page. This is the printer icon. Just click on this button. Just click on this button. Just click on the OK. Now select the out which printer. So now we have created the home printer, right? Just select the home printer. Select the home printer. You want to print immediately. Just print it. Just select it. Then you have the spool number, and you have the spool number is generated. It's sent to the SAP printer home. So if the printer is really exist, the parameters which we are given really exist, definitely there is a output from your printer. But currently we have not given, this printer is not exist. We are given all the dummy parameters and everything. So now you want to check whether the print is successful or not. In this case, we have to go to the SP01. SP01 is the transaction code. Then just click on the execute button. You will see here. You will see here. You will see the printer. See, but this printer is waiting for printer. There is no printer, but it's waiting. There's a 2 pages. So you can see the what are the pages and everything. So these are the 2 pages. So records passed, but there is no printer here. So that's why still it is waiting. Status is waiting. This is a spool request number. So in the job, when you are creating the job and job finished, there is spool request number generated. So the spool request number associated the output. So the still it is waiting for the printers, It is waiting. So that information you can see in the SP01. SP01 is for the all the users. So all the users, suppose you want to choose all, just remove the created by, just remove the dates till now how many prints are there. Just click on the execute button. You will see, so total 641 items say there here. See, these all are waiting. This is our home printer. These all are waiting. This is the print which we have given now. This is a waiting status. Now it come to the red status, which means this spool, this printer, this request is waiting for the printer, but that printer is not exist. So that is the reason we got this error. So now see, many prints are waiting. So all jobs are executed. Now each job will create the one spool number. That spools are waiting here. The spools are waiting here. So yeah, this is the one. You can see here. So this output, so still waiting. So this way we can see, okay, if it is the successful, if it is a successful, okay, the print request is successful. So the printer given the output. If it is not successful, error, which means we got the some error, output device is non-available. See the error, output device is not available. There is no output device. Just we temporarily given the inputs then, but it's not the real output. That's why the print output got failed. Okay. So we have the SP02 as well. SP02, it will show only your user related request, only your user related request, but only you. SP01 is for the all the users, including you. All the users, including you, also will be displayed. You can choose the so time frame from date and to date. So just click on the OK button, it will display. But SP02 is the transaction code, is only dedicatedly your user. It will not give any option. Whatever the prints you have given, that print related spool numbers will be generated in the SP02. Okay, SP02 it will be generated. So, but SP01 is for the all users. Suppose you want to choose the all the users, just remove the user, put the star means all here. Then just click on OK button, it will display the all users. Okay, all users. Suppose you want to choose the, so from first to today, how many prints are there? Just click on OK button, all the requests will be generated. See how many requests are generated. So all the requests are generated. So this is the concept of the printers. Okay. Once again, I will show you how to create the printers. Once again, I will show you how to create the printers. SPAD, we have to go transaction code, go to the output device. Just click on the change button. Just click on the create. So just you can just test. I'm just giving the test printer. Test, just test. Okay, test. Short name just txt. So what is the printer type, device type? What is the printer? Suppose you are using the HP LaserJet printer, then you can choose this one. So is the spool server name same? Yes. So what is the device class? Same. So model, what is the model? We don't know model, right? So same, you can choose like HP 4250. You can choose it. Location India. The printer is located in the India, Hyderabad, right? You can choose that location as well. The access method. Here you need to choose carefully. So which method you want to use it? That is the very important here. Which method you want to use it? So you want to print. You want to print using the device pool. You want to use print device using the pool. You can choose the P. So there is an archive link. There is a separate link, archive links, that you can use the archive devices. Front end printing. Normally they will use the front end printing. So normally all the cases they will use the front end printing. Front end printing, whatever the printers you have installed in your user's PC, in your local PC. So that printers, local front end printer means, suppose in your system, in your laptop, few printers are connected. You want to give output to that printer, you can use the printer. Normally every organization they will choose this one, or local printer, whatever it may be. Local printing means it will choose your Windows operating systems or Linux operating systems. So this is remote printer. Remote printer means remote one, remote means you have the other system, other Windows server, dedicated server, where all the print service, everything is installed, printers are installed. You want to use that one, you can choose this one. Depends upon the customer interest. So whatever option you want to choose it, you can choose it. Normally, so each and every laptop, each and every desktop, some printers are installed. So if this is the office laptop, by default your printers will be connected, right? By default, suppose if it is the office laptop, you will see by default some printers will be connected, right? These are some printers, notebook, notebook 10. Some printers are connected, fax. So all the some printers in office, some printers are connected. Same as like you can you can choose the front end printing. What is the printer host name or IP details? You can choose it here. So then output attributes. Your trace means paper trace details. You have to choose it here. Just click on the save button. That printer is created. Test was created. Saved. So now you want to give the one purchase order. Now you want to give the one purchase order. Now you want to give the some sales document, purchase order, sales document, some bank statements. You have to print from the SAP systems. So if it is the functional, there is a VA01, they will go this transaction code or HR details and sales related transaction codes. They will give, they will pull the purchase order and they will print from the SAP. They will pull from the SAP. They will pull it. They will pull from the SAP level. So in this case, so now we need the order type and everything we required, but this is the our current plain system. We don't have any purchase orders and sales orders in the system. So just if you want to give some empty output, suppose if you go to the SM50, some your manager asked you to print the your work process status and everything. Just click on go to the here Control P. Just you choose the output device which you created. Suppose test output device, you can choose it. Just you want to select the immediate, then just click on the OK button. Then see, it is asking the printer. It is asking the printer, which is there in the my local desktop, my local PC. That's why I choose the front end printing. Normally, whenever you are working in one organization, whenever you are organization in your floor, in your surroundings, in your floor or in your surroundings, there is a one printer is connected. So that one printer is connected, that printer automatically it will show in your printer. Right? In the printer, in the local desktop printer, that will automatically show. Otherwise, you have to add it. You are just if you search it, it will be you have to add it in your organization. Whenever you are connected to your office network, so you are in the fourth floor, maybe tower, fourth floor. So you are working from office, right? So you are working from office, you are connecting. So there is a need to give the print. That time your IT team or someone they will tell you, okay, printers automatically it will be added to your desktop, your local laptop. Just go and add it. Then we will add it. List of printers will show here, right? Then suppose I have remotely I logged in. I want to give my SAP output, my SAP print, my SAP print. So I want my manager asked this printout. So just I went to the screen. I went to the screen. So just select the just to print. Then it will ask the output device, which printer you want to choose it. There's some list of printers, right? Just select this one. Just click on the OK button. Then it will ask it will choose the printers which are there in your local desktop, which are installed in local desktop. You can choose either print to PDF or a notebook or whatever you want. Just you can choose it. Just click on the OK button. Then see, it is asking the PDF. Why? Because this is the print to PDF option. Just you can just save it. Then your output will be saved in your local desktop. Your output will be saved in the local desktop. See, test. The SAP output will be saved into the local desktop. This paper will be saved into the output desktop. This way we have to give the prints. So this is the way we have to choose the prints and everything. Okay. So here the type which you are selecting in SPAD. So that is the very important here. So that is the very important. Suppose home printer, test printer. So you want to change it. Then you can change the access method as well. You can change the access method. Either you want to this print to your email. So whatever you want, you can choose it. Either the front end printing or local printing. You can use this one. Okay, you can use this one. Locally means so it will refer your Windows operating system or your Linux operating system where your SAP installed. Then you can choose it. Okay, you can choose it. So specify the spool server name. So see, specify the spool server name. You can choose it the spool server name. So then just click on the save button. Okay, the printer is saved. Okay, so printer is saved. Maybe you have some other outputs, just check it out, nothing is there. Authorization group, nothing is there. Just click on the save button. Okay, now if you want to give print anything, just control P, you can choose it, then you will get the output. You will get the, it will ask the printer which printer you want to choose it, that you can choose it, okay. So suppose some people they want SM04 screen, SM04 screen, go to this one SM04, just click on the print button. So you just created the test, right? Just you can create the test, immediately you want to give the print, just click on the OK button. Then immediately the spool request number send it to the your SAP printer. Your SAP printer, it's sent it to the SAP printer. Then go to the SP where to check the spool logs and everything. Go to SP01. Then just click the this one. See, this is the error. Why? Because so this printer is not there and nothing is there, incorrect. So there is nothing is there. So that's why we got this error. You want to see output of the all the users. You want to see output of the all the users. Then all the users. Then just remove the username. So you want to see last 1 week or last 10 days. Then just you can choose first to 9th. Just click on the OK button. So all these things will be displayed. All these things will be displayed. Okay, all these things will be displayed. Previously we chosen the front end printing, right? Front end printing means local desktop. So in the local desktop, the printout went to the PDF and we chose it. So that's why the request is successfully completed. The request is successfully completed. It is processing by the our spool work process. Front end printing we choose it, right? So which means it's referred to the our locally installed, our in the laptop, your locally installed printers, it's successfully completed. So remaining local printers, everything, so it got failed, it got error because there is no print service and nothing is there. That's why we got these errors and everything. We got these errors, nothing is there here. Here, nothing is there. So that's why you see these errors and everything. Okay. But in this case, you have to use this local front end printing and local printing. I will send you the documentation on this one. So what is local, what is remote? Normally, they will choose it front end printing. Normally, in case few customers which currently I am working, they have the front end printing. Okay. In SAP, not only like we are just discussing about the printers configurations. Printer all configurations you have to do it from the SPAD only. Either the custom layout, format layout, Chinese characters, whatever the printer you want to use it. So you have to use the SPAD is the transaction code. SPAD is the transaction code to for the printer's purpose. So printing creations, adding, deletion, changes, it kind of entire administration, printer related entire administration work, you can use it SPAD. SP01, SP02 for the print spool request. Suppose after you give the print output, you want to see whether the print is successfully or not, you can use these two transaction codes. Okay, this is about the spool work process. Okay, so we can go in detailed way, but you will get confused. So I will tell you in the next classes. Depends upon the situation. So normally in SAP printing, not only we will use it here, not only we are not only using from so only SAP printing or nothing. We can also integrate to our external devices. External device means so we can also print the barcode printing. Barcode printing also we can use it, or scanning. In the DMart we will do the scanning, right? Barcode print. The airports we will do the barcode printing, right? So anyway we can integrate our SAP printing and everything. You can see how the printing works. Not only here in the airports, we will scan the barcodes and everything. In the shopping malls, so shopping malls also we will use the codes, right? Scanning the MRP code and everything, right? So here also we can use that one. Our SAP we can use it one. If you want, you can see here. So SAP how it will work. You can just show here how SAP barcode printing, SAP barcode printing in SAP, how it will work and everything. You can see here. So just you can see this on short video. Same configuration is same. Our configuration is same. So configuration is same. see that how they are printing and everything. You can see the, so you can see barcode printers, how they are printing and everything. All the information will be see here. So barcode printing and everything. In YouTube, you will get the more like how to get the barcode printing. So they will search it. Not only this one, so we have other printers as well. How to print in SAP level. So this is the SAP barcode printing. You can see scan and scanner. Nowadays, everyone using the scanner, right? So those things also, so we can use it. Those things also we can print out from the SAP. See here, this is the SAP card printing. See how to configure and all these things here we are getting the things from SAP. See here, barcode printing and scanning. So is in SAP screen, same screen, but the theme is different. So you went to the one of the transaction port. See, functional team they will configure all this purchase order. This is the receipt of the purchase order is printing. See here. So you got the print. Whenever you just print it, you got the print from the printer. So is a barcode printer. You got it from the label printer. You got it, and is attaching to the here. See here, same printer. Okay, so this is the way we have to do the printing. Okay, so not only our SAP basis side, we will only configure the printers. So where we have to, our work is go to the SPAD if they want, then we can do the configuration work, all the configuration work like we have to perform it, creating the printer, adding the printer, it depends upon the inputs given by the thing. But remaining all the work and scripts, custom functionalities and everything, man. So all the scripts and coding adjustments, paper adjustments, everything will be taken care by the our functional and development teams. Depends upon the, they will get the request from them. So depends upon them. So normally our side, they will ask basis team to create the printer. Just we have to go to the SPAD, go to the output devices, just click on the change button, just click on the create, just you can add the, so dummy, you can add the printer. The printer name also they will provide you. This is the printer we want. So select the device type is the HP color printer. So model, this is the model. They will give the, all the information. So they will also tell you, you want to print you one side or both the side, reverse side, whatever you want, they will tell you. So here access method also, so we have to choose it, or they will ask us to suggestions. We can do that one, whatever it want, we can choose it. So like that, we can choose it. Like we can create the all the printers and everything, we can choose it. So like that, we have to create it and everything here. Okay. So this is the way we have to create the printer. So whenever you want to anything, you want to give the output. So now I choose the print the output to the your mail, your receiver. Receiver means your mail. Like you will get the email to the your email. So that output I choose it. That output I choose it. So I think there is a name I DF something like that I created. So whenever you just click on this button, okay, then the number will be generated. If the my email ID exists, I will get the email from this printer. Like this is the output generated. Email with PDF, I will get the output. So this is the way we have to choose it. This is the way we have to choose it. It got error. Got error. Why? Because there is no, nothing is there. There is no, there may be no printouts, nothing is there. Just I will randomly be selected. So okay, so nothing is there. So this is the way we have to do the prints, outputs, and normally where we have to use this all these things means, you can see like here SAP, there is a one video how to configure the printer in SAP. So same way, whatever we discuss now, you can choose it now. You can see here. Same, whatever we discussed, so they will tell you. So they went to the SAP. Here they are using, see here, SPAD. You can see the transaction code here, what he typed here. Same way we have chosen it here. Then we went to the output device. See, a lot of printers. Again, he is going to change button and just click on the create symbol. Yes, he choosed it. Then he got the inputs, like see here, he got the output like some test printer. He is also used the test. You can see I am just see here. He is also used the test printer. So short name, anything printer name, you can create it. It's the same, whatever procedure is there, we are using the same procedure. So you can choose any one of the printer. You choose the whatever printer he is having, same printer he is choosing. Canal printer is selected. Spool server name, where your spool exists. You choose that spool server name. So it's a standard printer. Maybe model you will choose it. Not required, you will go to this based upon the requirement. See here. So your access method is important based upon your requirement. So you want to, he selected the local printing. Locally, the printer drivers are installed. He selected the local printing. We can also use the remote printer, front end printing. Those things also we can use it. So we can use it. Tray is selected. Host printer name. Host name. Same printer he given. Same printer name he given. Because nothing is there, right? So just you choose it the randomly choose printer name. So printer is created. Now go back, is going back. Now assigning the printer to user master records, which means assigning the printer to user, or directly we can choose the printer. That is not a problem. We will get this. So this is the way. The configuration is same wherever you go. The configuration is same. The only thing is what you need, where to create the printers and everything. So where we have to use it. Normally printers, normally whenever you go any shopping malls, like they will use the scanner, barcode printing, laser printing, and laser scanning, everything, right? So anywhere we can use our SAP printers. We can use these printers to scan it. Like means, so we can integrate, we can add our SAP to their printers as well. Laser printer, barcode scanner, we can add it. We can save our data as well. Okay. So this is the printing concept. Okay. This is the printer concept and printing concept. Okay. So any questions from anyone? With this, so we have completed the SAP work process. Okay. So we have, just to recap what we discussed about the dialog work process and update we discussed, NQ we discussed, background we discussed, message server we discussed, gateway we discussed, spool we discussed, and other also dumps related transaction code. ST22 we discussed, SM21 we discussed, SM04 we discussed, AL08 we discussed, right? All users. So what is the AL08? What is the transaction code used for? List of logged on users for system wide. This is the local logged on users. This is the SM21 system logs. Okay. SM01. What is the used for SM01? And SM02 also we discussed, right? And so what other we discussed? And SM02 for the system messages, 01 for the lock or unlock the transactions. So all these things we discussed, correct? Correct or not? Right? We discussed about the all these things. Yeah, all these things we discussed. Today we finished the spool, and yesterday we discussed these two. So day before yesterday, backgrounds, we discussed about the all these things we discussed. So tomorrow, for tomorrow class is very important, tomorrow's class. Why? Because in tomorrow's class, we are going to discuss about the client administration. It's a very important client administration. So it's a very important client administration. So it will take client copies, client administration, client creation, logical systems, everything. It will take 3-4 days for to complete the client administration. So don't miss this client administration topic. So for now, we discussed about the SAP work process. We discussed the questions will come like, so the major important point here you need to concentration is the background jobs. Interview point of time, background jobs topics are very important. How many types of job steps they will ask you? So job status, And so job status, job steps, three types of job steps, right? Job status as well. So types of job status, job startup conditions. So these are the very important. These are the very important. They will ask you how many types and everything they will ask you definitely. Where to create, where to delete, where to cancel. So so all these things. So they will ask you questions. It's a very important topic in the entire work process. They will concentrate on the background job administration only. Only background jobs are very important. The spools, printers, they won't ask. Sometimes they won't ask any question. Just they will ask you, do you have any experience on the printers creation and everything? Yes. Where to do that one? In SAP, we have to, as transaction code is called the SPAD is the transaction. There we have to go ahead and create the printers. So what you require to create the printer? We require the printer model, printer name, whether it's color printer or not, printer IP. So which type of printer, like local printing or remote printing. So all these things we required. Okay, the access methods. That access methods are very important. Those things are very important. And dialog, we know like normally. So active servers SM51, we can check it out. So SMLG logon groups and groups creation. Yesterday, anyone created the groups? Anyone tried to create the groups? Yes, I think someone, it's already there, I guess. Someone, I think, used this one. I think, yeah, this is the way we have to create the groups, logon groups. What message server will do? So, what the message server will do? All these type of questions they may ask you, sometimes interview point of time. What is the use of the message server? What is the logon groups? Based upon this logon groups, message server will distribute the load to the respective application servers. So, there is a link between message server and there is a link between message server and so and logon groups. Okay, message server and logon group, because message server will load balancing activity. So what is the transaction code to check the message server status and everything? SMMS. Excellent. SMMS is the transaction code to check the message server status and everything. This is the way we have to use it, SMMS. Okay. So that's it for today. So tomorrow don't miss, for why? Because we are going to discuss about the client administration. It's a very important topic. It's a completely new topic. Don't miss that topic. Okay. So any questions from anyone?